Paris is not all about visiting the Eiffel Tower. There is so much more to see and do while in Paris, and discover the city of love from a new angle. The Arc de Triomphe, the Champs-Elysées, the Louvre Museum will surprise you and take your curiosity to new levels. Take advantage of a beautiful day to walk from the Alexandre III Bridge to Notre Dame Cathedral. In the evening, take a break on the Pont in the company of passing musicians. Want to enjoy Parisian life and all this beautiful city has to offer? You've come to the right place, and here are just a few of the top things to do in Paris. Welcome to Toursee. Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to like and subscribe to Toursee and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Visit the flower market. Located on Place Louis Lepine on the Ile de la Cité between the Notre Dame Cathedral and Sainte-Chapelle, the flower market has attracted avid gardeners and curious passers-by since 1808. On the banks of the Seine, this flower market invites you to drink in the fragrant scents that accompany the hundreds of varieties of flowers, shrubs, and plants. It is open every day, and you could spend all day here prepping for your own green thumb adventures. Parisians come here to buy flowers for their balconies, for their homes, and gardens. And it is a truly unique and endearing place for a walk, and for visitors to get a feel for the real pulse of the city. This vibrant, colorful little market is also a favorite with artists who come here for inspiration. See a play at the Commedia Franais. The Commedia Franais is one of the few state theaters in France. Founded in 1680, it is the oldest active theater company in the world. Established as a French state-controlled entity in 1995, it is the only state theater in France to have its own permanent troupe of actors. With starting prices of €7, this is an opportunity to visit a legendary place in Paris. The French theater is a true cultural inspiration in France, and for those for whom the actor Molière is a classic, must visit the Maison de Molière and attend a play. Take a tour in the Jardin des Plantes. Plant lovers will be enchanted by this lovely surprise in the heart of Paris. Do not miss the spectacular place opposite the Museum of Natural History. The entrance is free every day, and access to the very exotic greenhouses is €7. Jardin des Plantes is the main botanical garden in France. The term Jardin des Plantes is the official name in the present day, but it is in fact an elliptical form of Jardin Royal des Plantes Medicinales, Royal Garden of the Medicinal Plants, which is related to the original purpose of the garden back in the 17th century. Admire the works of Monet. The beautiful Marmottan Monet Museum, 16th arrondissement, and the Orangerie Museum are located in the Jardin des Tuileries, and artistic souls can quietly appreciate their favorite works. The museum features over 300 Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings by Claude Monet, including his 1872 Impression Sunrise. It is the largest collection of his works. The Marmottan Museum's fame is the result of a donation in 1966 by Michel Monet, Claude's second son and only heir. Have brunch in Montmartre. A favorite activity of Parisians is brunch. Nobody refuses a delicious brunch with a serene view. Our recommendation for having brunch is La Bosse Brunch in Montmartre. With its cobbled streets, stunning basilica, artists, bistros, Montmartre is full of charm. Perched on top of a small hill in the 18th arrondissement, the most famous Parisian district has lost none of its village atmosphere that appealed so much to the artists of the 19th and 20th centuries. A real melting pot of art and inspiration for the cinema, Montmartre still gives as much pleasure to those who stroll around it and figures high on the list for stay in Paris. Visit the sumptuous Opera Gagne. The Palace Gagne, or Opera Gagne, is a 1,979-seat opera house at the Place de l'Opéra in the 19th arrondissement in Paris, France. It was built for the Paris Opera from 1861 to 1875, commissioned by Emperor Napoleon III. Initially referred to as La Nouvelle Opéra de Paris, the New Paris Opera, it soon became known as the Palace Gagne, in acknowledgement of its extraordinary opulence, and the architect Charles Gagne's plans and designs, which are representative of the Napoleon III style. The Opera House can be visited every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The entrance may also include access to the current exhibition. The Opera House is another great Parisian classic that few tourists take the time to attend. However, it will leave you speechless. Stop by the Moulin Rouge. The original house, which burned down in 1915, was co-founded in 1889 by Charles Zidler and Joseph Ollier, who also owned the Paris Olympia, close to Montmartre, in the Paris district of Pigalle, on Boulevard de Clichy in the 18th arrondissement. It is marked by the red windmill on its roof. The Moulin Rouge is best known as the birthplace of modern form of the can-can dance. Take a trip to Versailles. The Palace of Versailles was the principal royal residence of France from 1682 till 1789 under Louis XVI. It is located in the region of Île-de-France, about 12 miles southwest of the center of Paris. With over 2,300 rooms, the Palace of Versailles has been listed as a World Heritage Site for 30 years and is one of the greatest achievements in French 17th century art. Louis XIII's old hunting pavilion was transformed and extended by his son, Louis XIV, when he installed the court and government there in 1682. Thank you for watching our video. We'd love you to watch more. Check out our most recent video from Toursee and start planning your next vacation.